What's going on, guys? It's your boy Worthy Prince coming at ya with another Lord's Mobile video, and today I want to talk to you about divine providence. Yes, the divine troops which get returned to you when you get attacked. Now, I feel like there's going to be some confusion out there within the community, especially for people that have not really been attacked yet since the update dropped. I want you guys to be fully prepared and aware of exactly what happens, what the actual game functions are with the sanctuary once you get attacked. This pretty much was the biggest part of the update that dropped yesterday. I know there's a lot of people that don't seem to think it's that important. They think it's just a bit of fluff on top and not really much to talk about, when that is completely false. There's a lot to talk about. This definitely was the major part of the update. Forget the Wonder Walls being reduced. That's pretty straightforward. The trial by fire, it's all about the sanctuary. Okay, so what I'm going to be showing you today is I'm going to be showing you that one of the TWK players got attacked heavily after the update hit, and I'm going to be showing you exactly how those troops come back and the amount of troops he got back as well. It's just information that you're going to need to know. So before we start, guys, make sure you smash that like button. Let's get that likes up to at least 200. I know we can do that, guys. And if you haven't already subscribed, then definitely do that, guys. All right, let's get into this. So my dude the other day, let's check him out. His name is You Have a Little Peepee. Indeed we do. Let's take a look. So you can see here, I was asleep. I'm so sorry, guys. I can't bring you these rallies. I know the rallies that are like 10 o'clock in the morning. I know this, right? I had a late night. I was up late playing Diablo Immortal, and I'm sorry. But I woke up late and I missed the rallies by like 45 minutes. I was devastated. But as you can see, we have had the wonderful X47, CNC, who actually were in a previous kingdom of ours who got exposed for using cheat bots. So it's lovely to see these guys again. And also GNN, which is also another guild we exposed on the channel for using cheat bots. So fantastic. We've got some big Chinese guilds moved in that all use cheat bots. How lovely life is, right? Anyway, check this out. We got a bunch of rallies that came in and hit You Have a Little Peepee. Now, not just one or two. Just check this out. And you can see the numbers are pretty high. He had a pretty big troop comp. But just look at the numbers here. And every single one he capped. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 rallies. And then they pardoned, and then they tried again. 21, 22, 23, 24, all got capped again. So he took 24 rallies over the space of about 50 minutes. Pretty insane stuff, right? Now his troop comp, he had around about 104 million troops at the start of this attack, which I'm sure you will agree is a healthy amount of troops. Now, after they finished the 24 rallies on him, he was down to 44 million troops. So he's lost a lot of his tier 2. I think his infantry was his front line. So he lost pretty much his front line of infantry, okay, on 24 rallies. And they started digging into the other tier 2s as well. Sorry, I've got an itchy nose. Anyway, so down to 44 million troops. Now, he's killed, obviously, about 50 million of their tier 5, tier 4. So the trade isn't terrible. He's done really, really well and gained a whole bunch of kills, which is awesome. But okay, he's down to 44 mil. Now, what does that mean as far as the new update goes? Well, I've got some screenshots I'm going to share with you now to show you exactly how that works. So don't forget, his infirmaries are going to be full, and then you get the 1.25 million from the sanctuary like you always did before. However, check this out here. You can see that on the left-hand side, we have Divine Providence, which is the Divine Troops. It's basically his troops, which pre-update would have basically been Red Deads. They wouldn't be going anywhere. They'd be basically going to the Shadowlands. That's where they'd be going. They would be dead. But they're not dead no more because we've got the update of Divine Providence. So as you can see here, he's got 176,000 troops which have arrived, and it's going to take another 5 hours 38 minutes to get to full capacity of what he is allowed to collect in one go. However, beyond that, there is also another 35.9 million troops en route back to his castle. What? That's huge. Absolutely huge. And I'll get to why in a moment. And some of you probably already figured it out, but I'll get to why in a moment. That's pretty big stuff right there. So what does all that basically mean? Well, then to explain that, I need to bring the other screenshot up. There we go. So now fast forward 5.5 hours, you can see that the amount that's arrived, the amount that he can actually collect, has now capped at 3 million troops. Okay. So he can collect that 3 mil. Now he has to collect that 3 million before any more of the troops that are en route can start entering the castle, which is why every 6 hours he has to come in and collect 3 million. It's going to take just over 2 days to get them all back. But in 2 days time, after collect every 6 hours, he's going to have like 30 odd million troops of the troops that would have been red back in his castle. So what does that mean for his overall troop comp and overall losses after taking 24 rallies? Well, I can tell you that now. Let's go back to the beginning here. He had 104 million troops. He went down to 44 million troops after the 24 rallies hit. He then was going to gain back 36 million from the actual divine troops, the divine providence, plus the 1.25 million from the actual sanctuary itself through divine resurrection. And then you've got the infirms to heal as well. He went back up to 82 million troops, which means he only lost around about 22 mil, which is not a lot. It's not a lot. He literally lost like 25% of what they actually killed. It's actually quite insane. So why have IGG done this? Well, I can give you a couple of reasons why I think they've done it. Number one, I think they want to keep their player retention. It's all about player retention for IGG at the moment. They don't want to lose more players because they're getting zeroed. IGG know that players are getting zeroed by the illegal shield bot. They know it. They won't admit it, but they know it. They know players are getting zeroed out by an illegal shield bot. They haven't been able to fix the problem. So instead, what they've done is they've brought this in so that if someone does get zeroed, it's like, well, I got zeroed, but it weren't actually that bad. You know, a couple of days, I'm going to have practically all my troops back. I might have to go and do a bit of troop training. I might have to grab a boot camp. But I mean, at the end of the day, it was my fault I let my shield down. So, I mean, surely I should receive some punishment. But I mean, hey, they may have used a cheat bot or not. But hey, I mean, I'm not really hurt that much. So they don't quit. And I think that's one of the main reasons why they did it, basically to hold the player retention, you know. Now, obviously, the other major reason why they did this is because, obviously, this guy right here from my guild can't migrate out for 2 days. I mean, it takes 6 hours for 3 million to get to the castle. It's 2 days for 30 odd million. And during this process of divine troops coming back, you can't migrate. So truly, this person was stuck in the kingdom while these rallies were hitting. And I mean, if they had more rally leaders, I mean, unfortunately, he capped them all. But if they had more rally leaders, they could have kept going and going and going. And I mean, he would have only had a few choices available to him. He either shields or he burns. Like, it's quite simple. It's simple math, right? You're going to burn or you shield. And in the end, I believe he did shield. And they got the leaders back. Or I think maybe they stopped. I don't know because I wasn't awake. But either way, those are the options you're going to have available to you. So in a way, IGG are kind of protecting rally leads, I guess, in a way. They want rally leaders to participate in big events like Baron and WoW and Emperor. They don't want them to be excluded because they got capped on some trap that took one rally and then run for the hills. Those days are over. You know, they're just not going to be able to do it. So they're also protecting rally leads. That also means during big rally parties, people probably won't use bunnies because, I mean, as long as you've got the leads to keep going, they ain't going to be able to migrate, so you can just keep attacking them. So the one thing I'm going to be really interested in seeing is this weekend is KVK. It's going to be interesting to see that people that cap your lead, can they migrate to other kingdoms during KVK if they have divine providence troops incoming? I want to find that information out this weekend because KVK is going to be hella fun if the castles can't migrate as soon as their fury's out or as soon as you hit them. Oh, I'm 1.7 billion. I took one rally and capped you, and now I'm going to just play hopscotch and migrate backwards and forwards. Yeah, those days are going to be over because, bro, you're 1.7 bill. Oh, you lost 6 million troops off my rally and you're not in fury. Well, you ain't going nowhere because you got divine providence troops. Load the second rally up. Let's go. And then he's got the choice of either taking it or shielding, or releasing the leader and shielding or whatever. But you see where I'm getting at. Okay, so basically that's how it works. You can see the numbers, you know the time frames, you can see the caps, and I wanted to make sure you guys were aware of all that information before you go out into the kingdom and start getting attacked and taking hits, so you know what to expect. You may already know because your guild mates may have been attacked already, but I just want you guys to have somewhere, a place of reference to see these numbers from someone that has been heavily attacked, so you can see exactly what it looks like inside the sanctuary. But a huge update from my GG on this front. I am happy about it, to be honest with you. As a rally lead, I'm happy about it. I'm happy that there's going to be players in the game that are not going to feel devastated if they get zeroed. So yeah, there it is, guys. Let me know what you think down in the comments. Okay, as always, let me know if you found the video let me know if you find the video helpful. It's always nice to get some feedback. And yeah, that's going to be it from me for today. I will say one thing actually before I go. There is a new castle skin out. I believe it's out soon, right? I think it's out on the Taiwan server. I kind of don't know what the stats are because I haven't checked prior to doing this video. Just jumping over to the Taiwan server, I popped on here to see if I could show you guys the new castle skin and show you the stats that come with the castle. But unfortunately, even though the event has started over on the Taiwan server in the groove shop, the castle skin isn't available on the Taiwan server. So I can't show you the stats on it. We're all gonna have to wait until tomorrow when it drops on the main server. But you can see the emojis that you're gonna get with this. I can show you those. I actually really like the Sand Sage one, I have to say. Looks like she's really angry. That's kind of cool. And then the whistling one with the sweat dripping off his head is actually pretty cool. We also got the Storm Fox one too, kind of giggling. I kind of like that. There's also a Berserker one that looks quite nice as well. And then there's also a couple of new avatars. You've got the Trouble Doe avatar with the dude with the violin. You've also got a Snail Princess avatar as well. And then of course some really important items down here, including some archaic tomes, training speed, research speed, and don't forget the 3-minute speed ups. And of course, if you don't want to do the event, you can also pay to play if you choose to. I don't think anybody does this. If there's anybody out there that does this, let me know in the comments. Do you actually pay for these groove cult coins? I don't know, just curious. Most people do it free to play with the events and stuff, but you know, some people might pay for it. I don't know. Anyway, this weekend, Kingdom Hunters is on. We got ourselves a freeway, guys. Looking forward to that. So they'll be streaming on Saturday with KVK. And that's going to be it from me for today, guys. So I'll catch you in the next one. But until then, you know how this next bit's going to go. Stay safe, everyone. And of course, peace out.